So last year, the Dallas Cowboys won the NFC East, and the Philadelphia Eagles made the playoffs, but got absolutely destroyed. The Cowboys, for their part, they didn't get destroyed, but they did lose on a rather embarrassing quarterback sneak that ended with the game running out of time because of a ball placement issue. I do think that the Dallas Cowboys will repeat as NFC East champions. This division is still quite weak. A few years ago, it was by far and away the weakest in football. I don't quite think it's that level anymore, but I also don't really believe that anyone from this division can win the Super Bowl. So I'm going to go with the Cowboys being the number one team in the NFC East, followed by the Eagles. I think they got better. A.J. Brown, great addition for them. I think Jalen Hurts will surprise people. I think he's a solid quarterback. This really is a make or break year for him, much like his former teammate Tua Tagovailoa in Miami, which we'll get to later in this episode or on another separate video if you're watching it that way. I think that he is a decently talented quarterback. Granted, he's limited in some ways, but this will be a real test that now that he has, Devonta Smith in his second year, now that he has A.J. Brown, will he be able to take the next step and become a real, I don't know if elite's the right word, but someone who can go out there and win you a game each and every week and possibly actually win a playoff game. We shall see. For third, I have the Washington Commanders. Probably no real surprise there. I don't think the Commanders are really, that great. I think they have a lot of decent players. Scary Terry, of course. But I'm not necessarily a believer in Carson Wentz. I don't think that's a really hot take given the last few years of his career, being injured in the playoffs and then going, he was replaced by Jalen Hurts and then was okay in Indianapolis. I think his stats look really good, but if you watched him play, he didn't look as good as the stats would lead you to believe. So that's why he was traded and supplanted by Matt Ryan there in Indy, looking to really revitalize his career here in Washington for the newly named Commanders. I mean, this is really like his last shot to be a starting quarterback in the NFL. So we'll see. We'll see how he does. And that would round out the division with the New York Giants. I think, once again, they're just not a very good team. Daniel Jones, I thought, was going to be a decent quarterback in the league. It appears that I was very, very wrong, as Daniel Jones has not really ever shown the ability to rise above and be a decent player. Maybe Brian Daboll will unlock his potential. That's the hope, of course. He has very similar numbers up to this point in his career that Josh Allen had up to the same point in his career. But I think when push comes to shove, he just will not be able to lead the Giants anywhere. And they'll be, once again, bottom of their division in the NFC. Hey, thanks for checking out that clip. If you liked it, go over to our podcast. I have a whole episode laid out. Or you can check it out on our YouTube channel at the end of the week where I'll put it all together. Or if you can't wait, just check out the clips that are out. I have each division as its own video. So, yeah, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one.